Is true intelligence and confidence resented in the black community? Again, true intelligence and confidence. And I'm not speaking on intelligence like you're just book smart and that's it. In a sense, yes, but I'm thinking a little bit more wiser. And when I say confidence, I'm not speaking about just materialistic confidence, You have a brand new Benz, so you're automatically confident. I'm not necessarily speaking about that because these are things that can be taken away in a sense. When I say intelligence, I'm just speaking on, just true life intelligence, wisdom mixed with the books. And when I'm saying confidence, it could be materialistic in a sense, but it's also how you carry yourself. Do you carry your head held high, your shoulders back? You walk like you got some pride, You have inner confidence no matter what you're wearing, no matter the situation. This is what I'm talking about. So again, is it true or a lie or a fallacy or whatever the case may be that black people frown upon confidence and intelligence? And the reason why it sparks, or the reason why I ask this question, is because even as a little kid, it could be the smart kid in class. And the moment they answer the question right, or somebody walks with confidence or something like that, we turn our nose up at them. Who you think you are? Who you think you is, we call them the teacher's pet, or kiss ass, doing too much. You see somebody walk with confidence, you say, who the fuck they think they is, We say all these things, but when I look out and I look at the other communities, they embrace intelligence. They embrace confidence. They put those people ahead. They move those people forward. And it's like in our community, we suppress it. We don't allow it. Even so much that those who are confident, those who are intelligent, they go above and beyond to almost hide it and mask it in order to avoid the ridicule by their counterparts. And I know I'm not the only one who's seen it and experienced it, because I've seen it and I've experienced it, where I've had to mask and hide my confidence and intelligence in order to not be ridiculed. And that's a downfall upon my part, because that should not have to be done in order to fit in. That should not have to be done in order to be embraced by your people. That should be something that should be embraced and nurtured in order to push us forward, in my belief. We ridicule intelligence. We ridicule confidence. We shun the intelligent. And is it because those who are not feel less than, so they project upon? But like I said, it doesn't benefit us. It doesn't benefit us at all, because these are the people that we need in order to move us forward. These are the people these are the people who have the ability to think outside the box. These are the people who have the ability to step outside, reach outside, and help establish some kind of foundation in order for us to move forward. Yet we sit back and talk shit. We talk shit about the good girl. We talk shit about the good guy. We treat them wrong. We treat them bad until it's too late, until we really need them. And then we wonder why, some of the quote unquote squares, or who got picked on, who got ridiculed for being themselves, we wonder why they turn their backs. We wonder why they say, fuck y'all. We wonder why they have no dealings with the black community. You wonder why the squares resent the Pookies. Because at the end of the day, a lot of times the square never did anything to the Pookie, but yet the Pookie felt less than around the square because the square has some sort of intelligence, or the square has some sort of confidence about himself. And the Pookie felt some type of way about himself, so he projected that upon the square. And now the square feels resented. The square feels left out. The square feels disrespected. So now he turns his back upon the community. And that square is the one who could actually help us move forward. quite frankly, I should say, more than the Pookie. It's like the degenerate leads the way for who we allow to be leaders. And who the degenerate picks to be the leaders, or who the degenerate picks to be the speaker, is equal to them. What's that lady named? Jasmine Crockett. I think a lot of the reason why is because a lot of people relate to her is because, well, excuse me. The reason why a lot of people like her is because they're able to relate to her because of how she acts. But if you ask me, she's just buck dancing. That she has to, even if she is intelligent, she has to lower how she presents herself to the people in order for her to be accepted, in order for them to listen to her. She has to dumb herself down all the way and be 100% relatable to the masses in order for them to accept her. But if we had somebody who came in with confidence, came in with intelligence, didn't buck dance, didn't do this, didn't do that, and was just straightforward, we would shun them. We wouldn't like them. They're not cool enough. Why do we pick coolness? Why do we pick, relatability in a sense of being cool? Why do we pick that over just straight intelligence and confidence? And it's because I highly believe it's because people feel less than. And they don't like to feel less than around people. Point blank period, especially your own. See, we can feel less than around, or we could pick somebody who's confident and intelligent in any other community. White man, we can pick them. We love being behind a white confident man. We love them. But when it comes to backing a confident black man or a confident black woman who doesn't, play the game, I should say, who doesn't play that game of trying to be relatable or trying to lower themselves in order to be accepted, we shun them. We don't want nothing to do with them. Like I said, this starts all in school, and this is a big problem I find in our community. Because when those people leave from being disrespected, when those people leave from being shunned, when those people leave from not being respected, when those people leave from not being accepted, they don't come back. They don't come back. When the girl continuously chooses Pookies over the good guy because she hasn't healed, she hasn't done what she needs to do, he's not coming back. She shuns the regular girl, or even the hood girls, or all girls shun the good guy because they haven't done the inner work in order to be with him. Yet they turn around 15, 20, 30 years later and looking for him, and he's gone. Why? Because you shunned him. And even if we flip it, the good girl leaves because she got shunned because all the guys wanted to date the Keishas. All the guys wanted to date the degenerate girls. That's who they felt comfortable in. They shunned the intelligent girl. They shunned the girl that wanted to build. They shunned the girl that wanted to have a family. They shunned the girl that wanted to walk the narrow path. They shunned her. So she dated out. She said she was done with y'all. Now we look up 15, 20 years later when niggas finally get their life together and they're looking for her and she's nowhere to be found. But yet we see her walking with a bride and we want to talk shit. So does the black community have an issue with confidence and intelligence? Just something to get the mind going. Hope this can help somebody today. It's your favorite cousin, Rich. Y'all be safe out there. Love and blessings.